Welcome back, everybody. We are back with Kenny Loggins. Now, last week, Kenny was on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. He was the band leader for the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and not so coincidentally, the guest that night was none other than Tom Cruise. And we found out when watching that was the very first time Kenny Loggins and Tom Cruise actually met each other. Take a look.
Do you and Kenny Loggins know each other?
We kept missing each other. Tonight is the first time that we met each other.
That's unbelievable.
I love his music. He's been a part of my life and mine, and his. It was just amazing.
Do you remember when you heard that song as part of the soundtrack?
I heard it before it was in the film, right when he did it. I heard both. They were incredible.
Wow.
What happened in the world that you two never...
Well, the interesting thing with movies is they bring the music in way later. So all the actors, I mean, Caddyshack, Footloose, the same thing. All the actors are a year into their next project. So Tom was long gone by the time I showed
he's probably doing
up.
a cocktail or something.
Yeah, but it's someplace, somewhere along the way. It wasn't, you were the biggest pop star in the world. He was the biggest movie star. No?
It doesn't work like that.
No? You don't get together?
It's not a cocktail party. They keep running into each other.
Well, unless he can get comp tickets, he's not going to show up. He pays like everybody else.
That's right.
Well, he also announced on that show that perhaps they're thinking about doing Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2.
Oh.
Will you be doing the music?
I cornered him on that. He's one of the producers and probably the main guy. And I said, what are you thinking about with music? And he said, definitely we're going old school with it. I want straight ahead rock and roll, and I want you to be a part of it. So
That was amazing.
Wow. And you know why he said that? Because he looked at your Instagram.
No.
And you know what he found on your Instagram? This picture, which looks a lot like Tom. What was this, Halloween?
that was last Halloween.
Year?
Last Halloween.
Were you baiting?
Oh my
or what were
gosh,
you
look
doing?
at it.
Were you sending out a
no
little message?
one knew it was me. No, everybody figured somebody was in a Kenny Loggins mask. It's pretty fun. I've had the kind of career where I can pretty much go out in public anytime I want to and never get hassled.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Do they say you just look like Kenny Loggins?
No. Well, every now and then, especially if I played in the same town, if there's some awareness of me being there, but usually not. But none of these people.
But it's interesting how
I had lunch with everyone here. They didn't even say hi.
Because you don't carry that sort of aura about yourself, like you're very warm and friendly to everybody here.
Well,
which
thank you.
Has it always been that way? Have you always been?
Yeah, it's just been that I've always felt kind of invisible. The only time that I really hate when a fan does something is if I'm having a really intimate dinner with a girlfriend or ex-wife, and
Our lawyer.
and I'm sitting at a table and we're having this like really intimate dinner, and I had this happen where the guy just pulled up a chair and started sitting at the same table and going, hey, you mind if I said, yeah, I kind of do. This is not the time. But most of the time I don't get that.
That's when you ask for the bill.
80-90% of the time people are cool with it. I think it's because everybody feels like they're old friends.
Because of your catalog of music. I mean, like we said, it spans over 40 years. You have so many amazing hits. One that specifically really touches me and sticks out in my mind
Danger
always.
Zone?
Danger Zone, is it? That would be the second one. But the first one is the song This Is It. And I just want to play a little bit of it for everyone to hear.
You think that maybe it's over, only if you want it to. Are you gonna wait for a sign, your miracle? Stand up and fight. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. You must
Confession, whenever this song comes on, or if I played it in my car, I think I can sing it as good as you. As loud as I can, and I'm not anywhere close, but it's one of those songs you feel you own for some reason or another.
There's an old saying, music is at its best when the audience believes they are dreaming it.
Yeah. And that's what you do to the
That may be your
audience.
shower thing.
That could be my shower moment.
That's
there
what
you go.
do. That song is so emotional on so many levels for me, and I know that when you wrote it, you were in a very emotional place.
Oh, yeah, no, Mike and I wrote that. There was the second song we wrote together.
Michael
And
McDonald.
Michael.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah. That deserves applause.
He needs some of that too.
and the melody came pretty quick. It came with 2 lines of lyric attached. There have been times in my life I've been wondering why, which would be a good opening for a novel.
Yeah.
And then a line in the middle, you think that maybe it's over only if you want it to be. And we thought the maybe it's over thing was referring to a relationship. So we kept trying to write boy-girl lyrics to it, and it wouldn't go for it. At the same time that we were working on that song, my dad went in the hospital for major surgery. And I visited him in the hospital the morning of the surgery. We had a discussion about whether or not he was going to survive.
And you were very close with him.
Well, yeah, he was like, he and I were really tight. And he was trying to convince me that he was prepared to die on the operating table. I figured since it was hemorrhoid surgery, I had a fighting chance. He might make it. No, it was, I'm kidding. It was.
He also was doing stand-up this Saturday night.
Right. So, but it was a real deal. And I went and, while I was waiting for the surgery to be over, I went and picked up with Michael where we left off on the song. And when we got to the line, you think that maybe it's over only if you want it to be, then I knew immediately what the song was about. And I told Mike, and we wrote the rest of it.
So
And then
this is
That's why, and I think that's why it holds up, because it mattered so much to me that people pick up on that and make it their own.
But I like how it made sense to you. Like you were writing it blindly, and then once that hit and the meaning came to you, the rest of the lyrics all made sense.
And then it wrote, all the lyrics came out in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It was just like, it wrote itself.
And then you played it for your dad.
Yeah, I played it for my dad, and we had another talk, and he made it for another 10 years.
Wow, isn't that great? Well, Footloose is timeless. It keeps going on and on and on. What makes it a timeless classic, do you think, in your opinion?
I think part of, well, obviously it's the interplay between that and the movie, but I think it's because it's associated with freedom, you know, personal freedom, that people can't, dancing becomes the metaphor for just the freedom of this country, the freedom of our lives, what we try to be as we grow and, you know, try to fit into social norms, still to be free. That's the trick.
Yeah. Well, I would love to hear the new version. You want to? There's a guitar in your hand for a reason, so I expect you already anticipated us asking. This is the new version.
The kids' version.
This
The
is,
kids-
thank
the-
you. This
yeah.
is the kids' version of Footloose.
Okay.
And I need a microphone real quick.
All right, we'll step out of the way. You guys ready
Okay.
for this? Channel your inner child.
All right. 3. Go ahead.
Zookeeper, Big Jack, Jackson his star now. 2 nights of full moon, some fun is coming soon. All the animals are watching to see if everyone's gone. Getting ready to party, you're gonna be dancing till the dawn. They're gonna cut loose, footloose, slip on the dancing shoes. Cheese, Louise, rocking the chimpanzees. Jack, jump back, howling with the wolf pack. Lose your blues, everybody, everybody got blues. Four llamas all leave, while lions trying to sleep. 5 rhinos in a row, all bumping, bumping to the Mr. DJ Elephants. Funky hip-hop and grooves. Every monkey's out dancing, giraffes and kangaroos out too. All the zoo is about to cut loose, footloose, slip on your dancing shoes. Ooh, Lulu, what's the wiggle you do? Jack, jump back, here come the ducks, quack, quack. Lose your no blues. Everybody cut for a loose, for a blues. Slip on your dancing shoes. Whoa, hippo, kicking it heel to toe. Jack, don't nap. Sunrise will soon be back, but the zoo's not through. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody. Everybody cut, please.
Nice.
Amazing.
There it is.
Wow.
Thanks to your guitar player as well.
Yes. What's your name? Sorry?
Scott Bernard.
Scott. Thank you,
Well
Scott. So very
done.
much. Good job.
That's amazing. Kenny's Next Footloose is in stores right now. Make sure you go get it. And don't go anywhere because Kenny's also going to sing one of his greatest hits for us later.
And when you thought it couldn't get any better, it is because we're having chocolate. Michelle Crochet is up next.
I'm going to make a better for you fall dessert with a secret ingredient.